Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for The Runaways, so let's start talking about this episode. So here we get to see that there's this big pride party, and the kids take an opportunity to find out more about their parents with this party. A lot more than they expected, actually. So, I guess the way to kind of talk about this episode is kind of character by character, honestly, because there is a lot to dig into this episode. I'm going to save Carolina for last because I definitely want to talk about that storyline because she's my favorite character. But start talking about the parents, I would say. Now, with parents, we get to see the cheating scandal kind of come to a head where everyone, and I mean everyone, finds out that Nico's dad and Chase's mother are cheating and cheating on their spouses. So Nico really takes this hard because she's like, oh, did my mom cheat? Like, that makes sense. But, you know, she loves her dad. She trusts her dad. And now Nico's really undecided of how to feel about her parents, especially because she is getting closer with her mother and saw her cry and now understands why she saw her cry. And I like this episode because it does show that yes, these are bad people, but and yes, we have our heroes here, but, you know, our heroes make mistakes and our villains kind of are more humanized because of their mistakes being fleshed out a little bit more here. And then you have Jonah, you know, Jonah being that wild card character that is the big piece of the mystery, being Carolina's father also, wanting to talk to her but not having an opportunity to, and manipulating the situation throughout the whole episode. Just that he's just playing all the Pride members as puppets. And I do love that opener of the flashback of finding out how he's kind of done all this, why these people that might have been good before became evil, and again giving more depth to the parents. So that's mostly the parent storyline. Also, we don't really have to worry about Chase's father because he got this kind of chemical thing going on. So does he have brain cancer anymore? I guess we'll find out, and how he actually acts towards his family now. Now, discussing our Runaways. So Molly had a big cliffhanger in this episode where she pretty much reveals that she saw the Pride and slips up because of it, because it's Molly. And you know, she's young, she's naive. So what's gonna happen to her now that she knows? And is her adopted parents, Gert's parents, going to help in any way? Because they definitely seem like the type of people that kind of just got stuck in the situation and actually do care about their children. And so what are they gonna do to try to protect Molly, especially because they know the power of the Pride? Nico already talked about, because that was mostly her story, was connected to her parents. Same for Alex. Alex actually didn't have much in this episode. He was more just being the leader and showing he's kind of in charge and knows how to make our heroes an actual team. Now, definitely the drama that's here is between Gert, Chase, and Carolina, and we do explore Carolina's sexuality a bit more here, so if you've never read the comics, it is fully pretty much revealed here that she likes Nico. And Gert figures that out, and I do love that scene between Nico and Carolina, mostly because of the actress who plays Carolina does such a good job throughout this whole episode with not what she says, but the way her body language is, just the way she kind of like wants to go away from Chase and not really interested in him, and getting very jealous between Alex and Nico. So she just does not know what to do with these emotions. She starts drinking, starts kind of rebelling because of it, and you have this scene, well, first of all, you have the scene between Gert and Carolina where Gert says, hey, you like Nico, that's cool, and for some reason Carolina's very defensive about it. Now, I think there could have been a better execution for that, because I feel like it was a weird transition into Carolina saying, hey, I accept who I am. I'm happy to kind of be this weird person in her mind, you know. I'm glad to embrace my abilities. And obviously in the end she says, and embrace who I like. And then Gert and Molly walk in, and maybe in between there she sees what happens with Alex, but it's not so defined where she would like attack Gert for saying, oh, you like Nico, and say, oh, I'm gonna go with Chase, and like get you jealous. I felt like that was kind of unwanted drama between those two just for the sake of drama. So that's a part I wasn't fond of. Definitely interesting to see kind of Carolina in denial. I think that's an interesting storyline. I just think some of the execution between those scenes could have been better, but I do like the scenes we end up getting. And then of course you get the scene between Chase and Carolina. I do like that we got the opportunity to see her fly, even if the effects could, could have been a little better. But I do like that moment where Chase kisses Carolina and she's like, oh God, what do I do now? Because she knows she does not like Chase. So I am interested to see how they follow up on that storyline, especially between Gert and Carolina. I hope in the end they end up confiding in each other a bit more and less of this kind of catty fight going on. So I definitely like the ideas that they have here, and I think it's so great what they've been doing with Carolina's storyline, but just some of the execution kind of fumbled in this episode. But once again, I think the actress rocked it so much between the feelings and the conflict that she's feeling, which felt, very real in the episode, and definitely a big compliment for the character and for that storyline. So overall, there's a lot of drama in this episode, a lot of interesting stuff with the Pride. Again, some fumbles with the characters with this episode, but still looking forward to seeing where this goes. And again, I think there could be very easy patches to fix this in the next episode between Carolina and Gert. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the episode? This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.